Now, we've talked about Wireshark's ability to decode packets and actually really dig into figuring out what is going on inside all of these headers that are primarily binary headers that you probably can't read easily. Now, another thing that Wireshark is really good at is filtering. I can add a filter here and say I just want to do IP packets. This is going to include everything that has an IP header in it. And you can see we've got TCP messages because, of course, those have IP. We've got HTTP. I could do, for example, IP.source. And let's just say that's 172.30.42.158. And you'll see I've got equal there. That's required if I want to have a value here. So this means equivalent. I'm not actually setting this variable, if you want to think of it that way, to this, which would be a single equal sign. They're kind of taking this from programming backgrounds, and we would just use equal as an equivalency. So I've set my IP.source to be that, and that's going to be the filter. So everything here I'm looking at has this as a source address. Now I can do a pull down for all of the filters that I've done before. I can create an expression this way by looking for different field names, and then I can say relation. So I could do not equal, for example. I could do equal. I could do less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, contains, and matches. So I've got a lot of really strong capabilities in terms of filtering. Now, the other thing that I can do here is I could pick one of these messages, and let's say we're going to pick this one. Now, if I right-click on it, I can say follow TCP stream. This is going to create a filter for me. And it's also going to pop up this message where I can see all of the text that has been decoded. This is raw. I can change the way this is being decoded. I could say C arrays. I could do a hex dump, EBCDIC, ASCII. I'm just going to go back to raw here. This is the raw value of the actual payload from all of those messages. This has removed all of the headers for me and is just showing the payload. As I said, though, it's going to create a filter for me. TCP stream equals 0. This is the first TCP stream, and we start counting at stream number 0. And so this is showing me all of the messages that are in that particular stream. This entire HTTP sequence here, including the three-way handshake, the SYN, the SYNAC, and the ACK right here at the top, all of these are what is displayed here. Now, this is called a display filter. There are also capture filters. You would use a capture filter when you're actually doing the packet capture. So I'm going to do just a display filter here. Let me clear this out. We can go back to what we had before. I can actually create filters just by right-clicking, saying follow UDP stream. I could do apply as filter, selected, not selected, and selected or selected. Prepare a filter, the same thing. So I've got a lot of filtering capabilities with Wireshark. It starts, of course, with the filter box here, where I can do something like this. Type in a protocol, type in an address. I can type in, for example, ARP. It's going to show me all of the ARP messages. I've got a lot of different ways I can do filtering in Wireshark from the filter box. And of course, I can also do filtering just by right-clicking and bringing up the context menu, and then I can do apply filter or prepare a filter, or I could just follow the UDP stream or a TCP stream if it happens to be a TCP stream that we're looking for. For example, the HTTP messages that we were looking at would be a TCP stream.